Yeah, they won. Is a little bit I would say warmer, so today I decided to do something different, something out of the usual. So my friend and I from way back, we decided to do something unusual. We are heading to Kaunas. Yes, so we're heading to Kaunas because I think since my graduation in 2024, last year June,
it's like the same day.
Yeah, actually graduated like a few days apart. I haven't been to Kaunas that often. I think I've been there since then, like maybe once or twice. So today we want to move around Kaunas. Some people are also graduating as well, so probably the city will be a little bit busy. So we are going to see what's going on and also just walk around Kaunas and try to enjoy the city. We must be tiring. Here, but I think the ping pong is no longer here. Probably they want to do something, I don't know, but this is the entrance.
Yeah, we are sitting here in front of Baltic as homeless people, waiting for someone to help us getting inside to make a video, because we no longer know anyone here, that's why. Hopefully we can manage it. Please guys, if someone of you
come and take us inside.
Yeah, please. We just want to make a short video, so this is actually the best thing for making
the situation now. I think we moved out of this building a year ago, and almost everyone we knew from inside the building has left as well, probably graduated or moved out. And you cannot get into this building without someone
permission
taking you inside, like a visitor. Like you need to register that you know someone. So I think at this point I won't be able to show you guys my old room.
Well, the thing is, at that time actually there were some kind of people here working before, so they know us actually. We could just come and ask that they just want to go inside to make a video. I want to go to toilet, or I don't want to go to drink water. They let you in, but now they have changed everything. They made it a bit strict, so you can no longer go inside.
Yeah. The receptionist is a new person, so she doesn't know us. We don't know her either, so we cannot like use the alumni advantage that we used to use. So that's been said. I think we're just going to stop here, unfortunately. But if you're going to be studying in Kaunas and you're in the Faculty of Social Sciences, try to book your dormitory.
I think starting from July.
Yeah, starting from
They're
July.
They're gonna open on the 15th of July.
Try to book your dormitory.
But also pay attention, because the thing is, once you book it and you're like a bit late, they're gonna cancel it from their side. So maybe someone else is gonna take it. Or still, before making a reservation, try to be as fast as possible, because there are some people using these kind of tools to book like automatically, so you cannot get it like if you are kind of slow.
It's very competitive to get a space here. It's very competitive, and it's in the city center, and it's also very cheap.
Absolutely.
So from July, try to look at the portal and make sure you book. Peace. I wish you the guys.
Good luck, guys.
The best. quiet. I don't know why, but I think it's because there is a basketball match going on today between Kaunas and Vilnius. These two are the biggest rivals of each other, and funny enough, they are having a match today. So the city is kind of quiet. If you've seen from the videos that I've been making around, the city is kind of quiet because they are at the Zalgiris Arena. That is where they have the basketball match here in Kaunas. But I think in the next few, maybe couple of minutes, they should be done and the city would get bubbling like it used to. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be staying here all night. I'll probably have to head back to Vilnius. But it's a good thing, like coming back into the city, moving around, and everything is still like pretty much the same. But one good thing that I like about Kaunas is that Kaunas is neater, to be honest. One thing about Kaunas is the neatness. Whenever I come into the city, the first thing that catches my attention is how neat. Don't get me wrong, that Vilnius is also neat, but there is a level of neatness that Kaunas exhibits that it is very hard not to notice. So that is one thing about it that I like. And also I like how close the city, I would say the architecture in the city is like very close to each other. Probably because it's a small city. Vilnius is bigger than it, so probably because it's a small city. So like you can actually feel everything is close, you know, like everything is really close to you. That is also one thing that I like about this city. I will still be moving around because it is summer, so we have a lot of daylight that can favor the camera. So I will still be moving around to, you know, see places and also go to the dormitory. I couldn't get into the dormitory because I don't know anyone anymore there, because most people that I know, they have graduated and you cannot get in without someone inviting you inside. I could have showed you probably like my former room and the rest, but I'll show you guys like the building. If you're studying in VMU this semester and you're staying in Kaunas, I'll show you what it looks like from the outside of the building where you'll be staying. So for now, let's take more of sightseeing and see you guys. Vytautas Magnus University this September and probably in February, and you're in the faculty of social science and humanities. This is where you'll be studying. Maybe you're coming for diplomacy and international relations. This is where you'll be studying. As you can see, faculty of humanities, faculty of diplomacy and international relations. So this place has to do with faculty of social sciences and the rest like that. Maybe linguistics and some other social science related courses. So this is your faculty. All right, so I will be showing you the other ones as well, but for the people of faculty of social sciences, this is where you'll be studying. So I will show you guys around and see you later. won. When they win, it's like everywhere becomes like a party center. But when they don't lose, they don't even hear them. But today they're on the good side. They won today, so that's why you can see that everywhere is becoming this